If you want good credit so you can buy a home with the lowest interest rate possible, you need an expert to tell you exactly how the system works and then show you step by step what you can do to get the best credit score you possibly can. And that's me, the Wise Credit Professional. Hi, my name is Jason Johnson, and after I graduated from Baylor University, I ran a mortgage company for years. I was able to help people one on one get the best credit score they could, but now I'm willing to sit down and tell you through a video series called Wise Credit Management exactly what you can do to get the best credit score possible. Hopefully, I'll be able to help a lot more people by doing this. I first started teaching this class in person using PowerPoint slides just like the ones you're watching now. And one of my students got back in touch with me and told me about his success. And with his permission, I'm relaying how well he did right after he started using what I taught him. And sometimes it really is as simple as being shown how to get negative accounts removed while building your credit. And now I've put all of my knowledge into a free 10 lesson class that's focused specifically on helping you get approved for a mortgage. You can take any of the lessons in any order that you want at your own pace. It just depends on what you need help with. In lesson one, we talk about the credit reporting system itself. Then we move on to how you can get a hold of and read your credit reports. In lesson three, we talk about what credit scoring actually is, the different types of credit scores, and what factors are in credit scores. In lesson four, we move on to building a good credit score. In lesson five, we talk about how to get an 850 credit score. In lesson six, and this is my personal contribution to the personal finance community, we talk about how you can pay down debt while at the same time increasing your credit score, which will help you get lower rates and thus be able to qualify for a home faster. And in lesson seven, we talk about what you can do to handle any bad credit that you have in your past. In lesson eight, we talk about the different types of bankruptcy and the fact that you can recover from bankruptcy fairly quickly. Remember, if you're going through a bad situation, joy cometh in the morning. And speaking of a bad situation, if you are the victim of identity theft, lesson 9 is for you. And like we said, the class culminates in lesson 10, credit for mortgage approval, and this is specifically how you can, obviously, get approved for a mortgage with the best interest rate possible. And Wise Credit Management is a Bible-based class that was designed to be taught from within the church to people who need help managing their credit. A lot of people don't know that if you have any credit at all, you have a credit score and therefore can't qualify for a no score mortgage. Therefore, any score that you have is how they will base your interest rate. So, what you need to do is get the best credit score you possibly can, and this class is designed specifically to help people do that. I made the class completely free for students. Now, there is a small membership fee for some professionals, but basically, what I wanted to do was have the ability to give back to members of the church for all of the good that they've done me over the years. I wanted to teach you how credit scores really work and oversimplify a very complicated subject. This is a class that's designed to show you how things work in the real world so that you can get the best credit score possible. I laid out the class in a very simple manner according to basic topics, and if you just need help with one thing, feel free to skip forward to that particular lesson. And like I said, it was designed to be taught in the church, so it'll be a great addition to any personal finance program that already exists, or it can be a standalone program. And speaking of personal finance programs meant for the church, when I made my videos, I went out of my way not to mention this guy's name. And here he is advertising on top of my YouTube channel. And I just wanted to mention that I'm not competing with him, but him advertising on top of my YouTube channel gives me permission to draw out the specific differences in our philosophies. He believes in no credit and no credit score. I believe in having the highest credit score possible to get the lowest interest rates on your home loan. And I know that some people do have spending problems. If that's you, then that's a good program for you. On the other hand, if you want the best interest rates possible, you should take my program for free. And I designed Wise Credit Management to really be a community focused on how we can help each other. So you can join a program in person and sit down and talk to people in a group, or you can join one of our online communities and take the class entirely through the computer. It's up to you. And during the class, I show you facts that I took directly from the credit bureaus and the company that makes the actual FICO score. So you know that you're getting information straight from the sources. And you're going to learn how you can get your own mortgage middle score. That's going to make it so much easier for you when you start applying for a mortgage. And with our lesson on building credit, you're going to learn how you can use affiliate links to actually make money while you build your own credit. So you're going to learn step by step how to build your credit, starting with no credit, or if you need to rebuild after you've made some mistakes. And in lesson 7, we're going to discuss in depth how you can handle any past credit problems. And we're going to give you a sample dispute letter that you can use to customize for your own needs. And we're going to discuss factual disputing versus Metro 2. So I hope that today you'll choose to join Wise Credit Management. Like I said, it's free, and you can begin your journey knowing that you can find professionals to guide you along the way. And I strongly encourage local professionals to sign up so they can begin helping people who need help on their road to home ownership. For a limited time, most professionals can sign up for free and begin to build a strong referral network of people who are grateful and will sing their praise for many years to come. Thank you so much, and may God bless you on your journey.